Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Yeah. We have so much to do today and so little time to do it. Everybody's home except for Mark. I wasn't sure if I'd have the big boy here with me today. So since I do have him, I'm going to utilize him quite a bit because I have all of these tomatoes in my kitchen and over there. But also, as you can see, I have tons of dishes and tons of chores of my own to do. This is just from last night because I didn't have time to clean up after dinner last night. So our goal today is to get the kitchen cleaned again and to get these tomatoes processed and canned. But I also have a Homestead Herbalist live stream for my membership today. I'm completely unprepared for it, and a toddler and a newborn. So this is just gonna be a normal day in the life. First, I'm drinking coffee. Everybody always asks about these HOA mugs. We will have them at conference again this year in October. I'm sorry, it's sold out. If you didn't get a ticket, don't shoot me. But we will have these. They'll be limited though. I think we only have 300 that we're gonna order, which I have to also do today. And yeah, so it's kind of fun though because you get to see parts of the inside of the house today, which you've never seen before. Right now the kitchen is in reno mode, so cabinets are off. The top cabinets have been primed. The top cabinet doors have been primed. The bottom cabinets we've started priming, but they're not done. And then next is to just start putting paint on them. I'm going with like a vintage white color. So that'll be fun. Okay, this counter is mostly clean. Look at this cute planter I found. Isn't it pretty? These are some of the tomatoes I've got to process today. I'm actually going to throw the squash in with the tomatoes. I think I'm going to make tomato sauce because I realized I thought I had a bunch more jalapenos, but I don't. I just have these Italian peppers, which really are almost gone. So those, I've got these tomatoes, I've got these squash, I've got some garlic, I've got more tomatoes over there, which I'm not completely done with dishes yet. So I don't think I'm gonna get to these until later in the day. We're gonna have to stop for a baby nurse break, and I really gotta prepare for this live stream, so we'll see how the day goes. What are y'all doing? Huh? What are you doing? Yes, I see you. What? I don't have any food for you. No. Whew. So it's really sunny. I came outside. Our oldest boy has been doing chores in the morning. So I just came out to kind of check on his chore ability today. Being followed by turkeys, and maybe grab some more of the tomatoes that are outside. I have an entourage with me, so maybe I'll try to feed them while I'm out here too. So we just put them in this chicken tractor. They're gonna be in here anyhow once they are too big for this metal tub. Hi. How are you? They all look really good. These are our chicks from McMurray Hatchery. And we've been getting some super healthy meat chicks from McMurray. These are the Cornish cross, and they've all been doing really, really well. We have another chicken tractor over there. That's where these guys have been. So they're gonna come out because we have another batch of chickens coming. And we've got our regular coop over here, which we need to probably add some more shavings to. Then we have our little bantams over here. Aren't they the cutest? Oh my goodness. They are so cute. Man, it is noisy over here. You're very noisy. All right, I'm gonna look and see if there's any more tomatoes and then get back in the house. I definitely see some tomatoes, definitely see some basil. I need to grab, take into the house with me. So I don't know if my camera battery is gonna last. So I might just grab it and run back inside. Yes, I totally need to weed. But I actually brought this thyme from the old house with me. So I need to harvest some of that today too. But thyme is a really good plant for pots. I have a big thyme plant there and another one here. And so I just need to go through and harvest that, and we'll put some of that in our pasta sauce too. Everett's eating a bowl of ice cream. You're about done, huh? Yeah? Junior's holding Abigail. And I'm gonna get some work done. Alright, so I've got my PDFs made, which were the big thing for the live stream today. And I use this book a lot. You can see I've got all kinds of notes in it. This is the medical herbalism book. I actually have a video on my favorite herb books that I use that I'll link in the description below. But if you want to get into herbalism, this is the book to get. It has so much information in here, different protocols, the science behind herbs and medicine, and it tells you the functions of the body. And I think that's really important when you're talking about learning about herbalism. Learning the functions of the human body is so important. I did not get all the dishes done. Mark's gonna finish this when he gets home. If I tried to get them all done, that's all I would be doing today is dishes. So he's gonna finish up when he gets home. I'm gonna get started on tomatoes since I finished my PDFs for the herb live stream today, and then hopefully by the time we get these tomatoes in the roaster, it'll be time for a little break. Abigail will be ready to nurse again, and then we'll do the live stream. So that's the plan. It's 11:30 right now. Let's see if I can accomplish that. This awesome little tomato quarter from Amazon, and I'll link it below. I actually can't take credit for this. I had no idea these things existed until I watched Living Traditions homestead videos. I'm like, what? Where has this thing been all my life? And it makes life just so much easier. Let me show you. I need to get a big bowl. So you just take this. It's got these little teeth on it, and you just pour it. That's it. Now these, if there's any bad spots, you just pull them out. And I'm just gonna put these in here, these Romas in here, because there's no need for me to cut them up. They're gonna break down. And there's a toddler in the way. Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
I'm putting these tomatoes in here.
Why?
So we can make tomato sauce.
What menu sauce?
Pasta sauce.
What the heck
What the heck?
is that?
What is pasta sauce?
Yeah.
That's what goes on spaghetti.
That me and Baba eat.
Yeah, like what you and Bubba eat. And Mama eats it too. Mama and Daddy, we eat spaghetti.
What's Daddy?
Pasta.
Oh.
Duh. Okay, so I've got tomatoes, squash, I've got basil, that basil I pulled. I think that's all I have in here right now. I'm gonna salt and pepper, well not kind of pepper, I'm gonna salt it. I'm actually using garlic salt. I don't have enough garlic to spare right now, so I'm adding garlic salt. This is just the Redmond real salt. I don't have an affiliate link or anything. This is a pretty big batch. So I'm just gonna add quite a bit of garlic salt. And then I did not go out and get any thyme from the garden. So I can add thyme later. I can even add thyme when I open the jar of sauce to cook with it after it's been preserved. So for now, I was most concerned about getting the basil in there because I don't have dried basil all year long. So the basil's in there, salt, tomato, squash, and peppers. That's right, I added my peppers in there. So I'm gonna turn it on this roaster. It filled the roaster up about halfway. This is the Nesco Roaster. I will leave it below. And where's my thing at? I'm gonna turn it on right in between 250 and 300. So I can get it going, and then I'll check on it every once in a while and stir it around. Alright, so I have gotten my live stream done. The baby is back to sleep. And I am just stirring these tomatoes and stuff. I actually turned the heat up a little bit because I wanted it to go faster than it was going. And you could technically just do this in a big stock pot. But I had about enough tomatoes to fill up half of this. And all I'm doing is just cooking them down, and then I will put them in a blender to mash them all up. And so that will help me to, I didn't take the skins off, so you can see the skins are still on there. And because I didn't take the skins off like you normally would, I'm just gonna blend them all up either with an immersion blender or with my Vitamix, and then we'll cook it down into sauce after that. So here's what it looks like, mostly cooked down. That smells so good. I think I'm actually gonna get the rest of these dishes done. I can't stand looking at them. I don't have anything else to do. Might throw another little laundry in, and then I may not get to canning this until tomorrow, the actual canning process. So what I might do is just finish this. I'll get Junior to pull my cans up either tonight or tomorrow. This will cook, and I can like put it in a big pot or just set that in my refrigerator and then process it tomorrow, and I'll show you that process as well. We have some bags of einkorn grain. It took me forever to find these. Azure Standard was out, and so we found them actually organic. On the Walmart website, and they conveniently fill one of these food grade buckets. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So I'm pretty pleased with the quality and how it turned out. It's an organic einkorn grain, which is really hard to find right now. Even the Jovial Foods doesn't have it. So I think I got lucky. I got like the last 2 bags that they had, and this will last us a little while. All right, so I am gonna go ahead and get my jars out just in case I do have time tonight to can these up. I am actually loving the jars from Uline. I'm gonna regret telling you that, but these are not the right jars, by the way. I sent my oldest son down to get them. These are 1.5 pints jars, but they have quart jars too. So these actually look like the glasses you get from the store, and they are, because that's where most people order their equipment from. But they're a lot thicker than the Ball brand. I don't know about you, but I've been having some issues with the Ball brand recently. I don't have a quart to show you, but here's a 1/2 gallon mason jar. And it is much thinner. I don't even know if you can see. The rim is obviously thick, but the jar itself, you can maybe see on the bottom, it's much thinner than this jar. This jar is it's just thicker in general. And the one thing that I've been having issues with is the bottoms have been falling out of the jars with my ball jars, especially jars that I've reused over the years. So I'm hoping that with the U-line jars, they are just generally thicker at the bottom, that I will be able to use them longer, have a longer, reusing rate on them. So I'm not sure. I might use these pint and a half jars. I kind of like them. They look kind of cool. But otherwise, I'll bring the quart jars up and use those. I really enjoyed these wooden utensils from Riverwood Trading Company, I think is what they're called. They come to the Homesteaders of America conference every year, and these things last forever. Like, I have an entire utensil tray full of them, so I'll try to link them below. Alright, so I have blended up all of my sauce, and it's now in here. I've turned my heat up on my roaster, and I'm gonna let this cook down just a little while, and then I'll jar it up. And I think it's 4:36 right now. I might have time to finish this today. If not, I'm just gonna put this whole thing in the fridge and process it tomorrow. Okay, it is day 2 of this canning journey. I was able to get the jars done last night, as you saw in the video. I got them filled, I got them canned, but there was one jar, just one, that did not seal all the way. It didn't seal, the lid didn't seal, which I'm pretty sure it's because it's the jar itself is not filled up all the way to the top like it was supposed to be. So it could be that, or it could just be that there was food under the seal that I didn't see. So I'm just going to use that for dinner tonight. But otherwise, we've got really good pasta sauce. Now you can see on the bottom there's liquid because I didn't kick it off as long as I should. All you do is you just shake it up. That's all I've done for years. Is just shake it up and voila. You've got amazing pasta sauce. These jars look like the jars that you buy from the store. I didn't even realize that when I bought them from Uline, but I think it's kind of cool too that they look like pasta sauce that you buy from the store. So, alright guys, that's basically a summer day in our life. Half of which I didn't even get to show you just because we were so busy. It's a new day. I'm going to go and get started on another day. And being spit up on everywhere. Thank you. Thanks for watching and happy homesteading.